Hello and welcome to your first tutorial in C++ programming language. C++ is actually a good programming language, but it has certain problems. It is not easy to comprehend or understand, and the codes sometimes get long enough, and there are basically many other reasons due to which C++ is not actually used in making real computer applications. But to the extent it is used, it can be a very helpful tool because of its good standard library. In case you were actually planning to make some sort of web application, computer applications, you can always go for Java, or Python, or Ruby. And in case you have done some amount of C++ already, and you like C++ and you feel that you have a good hold on C++ and still you want to make web applications, guys, this is the thing. Computer applications, this is the thing for you. Visual C++. It's a platform by Microsoft itself that helps you make exe files. And yeah, exe is the extension of the file which is actually executed on Windows. So basically, before we even start anything, what I want you to do is just download. Let's see, we actually have two options right here. Option 1 is get an IDE, or option 2 is get a text editor separately and get a compiler separately. Now, IDE is normally used by beginners because the process of execution is faster in case of an IDE. And the IDE I recommend, there you go, Codeblocks. Open source cross-platform IDE, and whatever it says, it's just an IDE for C and C++. Create a new project, and yeah, in case you are actually using Codeblocks, I would suggest you download it before you proceed. And it's a console application. Next, and make sure that you are set C++. C is totally different. And the project title, tutorial. Next, GNU GCC compiler. And just create debug and release both for now. We'll get on what they are later. Main.cpp, you double click and here you click this button. And it will take some time and such a screen should come out. Hello world, process return 0, 0 times 0, and that's all that matters. We'll go through all this, what this means and all, but not now. In case you've used any other programming language so you'll be more comfortable, I believe, with a text editor plus compiler due to the high power of the text editor, which is Sublime Text 3. And there you go, this is the way you download it. Just with the latest version, or probably any version of Sublime Text 3 will serve the purpose for us. Sublime Text 2 is also still available, but the problem is that we want Sublime Text 3, and there you go. I have it downloaded. In fact, I already have it downloaded. It just asks you to confirm administrator access. I know that would not have been recorded on my screen recorder, obviously. And there you go. Sublime Text has been installed. So, a few languages, how you can run. Most of you will probably be running Codeblocks. So I'll just see. In case you are using the Sublime Text IDE thing, take note Sublime Text is a text editor, and you need a compiler separately. We just came to know that Codeblocks runs on GCC G++ compiler. So in case you want to use a compiler separately, this is the compiler which I'll be using. So just to match our outputs and all, and to match our syntax exactly, keep the compiler same. You can actually find it easily on the internet, and just like this, G++ for Windows. And by the way, in case you're running Linux, probably Ubuntu or Kali, or maybe even Fedora, you have G++ installed on your. That's it. You have G++ installed now. How do we run such a program on G++? Because many people will be preferring it. I'll just copy it, and there it goes. Sublime text print, new, paste, not now, paste, save it on desktop as codec.cpp. Extension of a C++ file is cpp. And now how to run it? Just navigate to the right directory, like mine is desktop, and G++ file name, which is codec.cpp, and this command compiles your program and you get an output exe file. Now for Windows the file is a.exe, and for Linux or Macintosh users it will be a.out. So I presume you guys know this is the way you'll be running it, and actually this won't work on Windows. I'm currently using Windows 10. For those who are wondering why so much of complication, relax. Just click this and you'll be good to go. And for now, just for this video, all I'll say is change this text to anything you want. For example, grab goes here or something, run it, compile and run it, and the text to type in here gets printed. You don't need to understand anything for now. I'll actually be preferring that you understand using this. So here you go. Include IO stream. Now, in C++, you have many commands. 5, 10, 15, 100, 200, 1000, unimaginable number. You have many commands. And actually, keeping all those commands in a single file is tedious. You have collected all those commands every time you want to run a C++ project, and then later you are identifying, okay, I need this command, or I don't need this command, or I don't need that command. No, doesn't make sense. So what they did is they grouped commands on the basis of their utility. For example, all commands for file operations are in one header file. All commands for input-output operations, the basic ones, are in one header file. All commands for string operations are in one header file, and so on. Because they could not have kept all commands separately either. Anyways, in that case, what happens is we are using an output command for which we need to include this header file, which is called IO stream. Now, the next line we saw in there is using namespace st. Well, namespace is, I get this in some time. Int main. Now, this is the point from where your program actually starts executing. All that above this is some crap for now. Now, cout means console output. Hello world. And this was the program we just ran. So cout is a command included in the IO string file. But yeah, there can be more commands named cout included in different files. So we use this namespace thing. By the way, I just have a time limit of 10 minutes. I'm sorry for that. I can't help. And my time limit is getting over. So we continue in the next video. Thank you for watching.